This is Darren with Small Town Preparedness, and look what we have. Snow. I think this might be the second time for the year, which is very unusual for Ohio. Normally, during the winter, we can get pretty darn cold. But a couple of thoughts are prompted for today because of the snow. One, see this? Pretty soon, you'll probably see some water coming out of there, because this snow is waterlogged. It's been raining all day long. And this snow here is perfect for several things. One, it can keep you hydrated. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this or not, but when you have real cold temperatures, like frigid, 10 degrees or less, 10 degrees Fahrenheit, I should say, for some people, 10 degrees Fahrenheit or less, your snow is probably going to be real powdery. It's not going to contain very much, moisture at all. However, when you get snow like we have right now, compressed, real wet, because it snowed all night and it was raining all day, this here, it takes about 20 inches of the dry, powdery snow to get the equivalent of about 1 inch of water. And it takes about 4 to 5 inches of the snow, like this here, that's waterlogged, okay? About 4 or 5 inches of that will give you about 1 inch of water to drink. So keep that in mind, but still always filter it out. Don't think because it's snow, it's pure and clean. Don't go by that, because, well, you really can't. I mean, you're getting it off the ground either way. So always filter it out no matter what. Another thing is, this reminds me of an incident that I'd had. Well, it's not really an incident. I was in the middle of redoing my house, and it was in the dead of winter. All 6 of my basement windows were out. And now I do have, the heat going in the upstairs and everything else, but because those windows were out, it was still making my house really, really cold. And I'm like, what the heck can I do? I didn't have plywood or anything like that to cover it up. So I went outside, grabbed my shovel, and I started piling up snow in front of all my windows. And guess what happened? It actually rose the temperature about 23 degrees in my basement. Sorry. It actually rose at about 23 degrees in my basement. And a lot of people think snow, because they think snow with cold, ice. Well, yeah, that's true. But it also can work as an insulator, and a lot of people don't know that. And another good thing is, yeah, I'm sure you were one of those kids, well, I'm sure most of us were, that like to throw snowballs and everything else. Seriously, I mean, with this waterlogged stuff, squeeze the heck out of it. This is going to cause some damage on somebody. I'm not joking. And especially if you get a handful of rocks and dirt along in with it, and then, compress it as much as you can, throw that in somebody's eyes. Especially if you have no weapon or have no gun to use, that's going to stun somebody for at least a good 30 seconds to 60 seconds so you can get away from whatever they're trying to do. These are just, a couple things that prompted some thought today that I wanted to let you guys know about. But I hope everybody is staying warm and having a good day. But I have to get off here. So I actually have Miss Small Town Preparedness' birthday dinner tonight that I have to, go to, which is going to be a really good time. So I'm really looking forward to that. But everybody, as usual, remember, events big and small, make sure you prepare for them all. Take care.